So we're a little bit early because we're so excited.
And we want to solve the, yes. Now we can share. You're on your page. I share too.
So we're just doing a little bit of housekeeping.
Share.
Just sharing.
Heart to heart. With 2 hearts.
I'm just going to share in our sacred relationships group as well.
You do it?
Yep.
Okay, I have a look. I shared it on heart to heart.
If I can find it. So, yeah. Okay, so that should be in the group as well.
I shared it to 2. Maybe I shared it to my private page as well. I'm not sure.
So we're just doing a bit of housekeeping. Just sharing it all around, sharing all the love around everywhere. So,
so I shared it to my private page and
we're a little bit early, so we'll just...
And to heart. Now it's 10 o'clock in the morning. And we're a little bit early. And to heart. Now it's 10.
I'm just going to turn off the volume on this so I can read the comments off my phone. So hello everyone, the people that are joining in, thank you for joining us. We're so excited to be doing this and we're so excited to see you here. So please write comments, please tell us who you are, where you're from, and if you're going to be wanting, if you want to have a card reading, or if you want a numerology personal year reading, or if you're just going to do a lucky dip and just go with the
if you want to know what color could support you next year, or have a specific question you want to be guided through, and all our informations are for sure intuitive. Just take what's resonating for you.
Absolutely.
And now we will introduce ourselves quickly.
We will. So I can see that there are some people joining. Please write a comment. Please tell us who you are. We'd love to know who you are and where you're from. So, and please also, if you can tell us if you can hear us properly, which is very, very important.
Yes, it would be lovely. So I'm Kaya Zignali from Heart to Heart, and I'm an intuitive, a channeler, and a love and light worker.
Beautiful.
Welcome.
Thank you, Kaya, for joining me and for co-creating together. We're very fortunate that we met about 2 years ago? 2 years ago, nearly.
It was in February, March,
nearly
2019. Yes, nearly 2 years.
So we've stayed in contact, and we always share with each other. So it's lovely that we're going to co-create together. So for those who don't know me, I'm Antoinette Thompson from To Become One, and I'm an intuitive healer and channeler, and also do numerology on the side. So thank you all for coming. Please, for those of you that are on, can you please comment just so that we know that you're on and who you are and where you're from. So basically what we're going to do tonight is we're going to give a little bit of an introduction. So Kaya actually does intuitive paintings, and she then receives channeled information in relation to the painting. So we're going to start off first with her showing you her painting for 2021. So we decided we were going to do this because we wanted to try and support and guide people through this crazy time of massive awakening. So we decided that we were going to excel in our gifts and share our gifts and share our wisdom by doing what we do best. So Kaya will do her intuitive guidance painting and reading. And then I'll just give a little bit of a summary about numerology and what universal year we're in now. And then we'll go into the individual interactive part. So we want to have fun with you guys. So please join and interact with us. We love we love to be here. This is what we love doing. So over to Kaya, who's going to show you her beautiful painting and give you her channeled information for 2020.
Yeah. And I can tell also, I'm really excited that we do this together. It's the first time that Antoinette and me do this. Not that we talk together, that we do a live together. And for me, it's my first live ever. So it's really exciting. We had a little test yesterday. And before I show you my painting, I pulled 3 cards for this year, an angel. And this is the angel of healing, what touched me deeply. It's a German deck, so it's called Heilung. And then I had a spirit animal, butterfly spirit, what says transformation is beautiful. I think this could be the phrase for 2021.
Perfect.
And the dragon, the royal blue and gold dragon. And I've got the feeling all these cards have something in common. And this dragon says, strengthen you to stand in your power with wisdom. So I found all these 3 cards fit good together and say what we have to expect in this year. And then I painted. And this is something, a special painting, as I made a painting for the whole year. And every month, I will show you in a minute. And I didn't finish it. My plan was for sure to finish it before. And it is interesting because this was one of the big lessons I learned in the last year, to step away from perfectionism and listen to what's really on. So I will show you the painting and you will see there's 3 months missing. So I painted for every month. It's January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, and September. And you can see October, November, and December are still empty. So one thing was that I found more important to get enough sleep. And the other thing is that I know in the meantime that maybe I need other informations or other things coming in before I can have a look what's happening here. And I made a general, I channeled general information for that year that I will read to you in a moment. And then I channeled informations for every month as well. And I will make a video for all these informations, but this is not for today. So I will have a look. Maybe I can when I read.
Just a shout out to Sita. Hi, Sita. Hi, Liz. Hey, Jen.
Well, I can't see comments for the moment. Interesting. Do you see comments?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So while I will read you the information, I will hold the painting like this. The topic is about chaos, breakdowns, breakthroughs, and unity. Chaos, that's the word and energy I always get when I feel in 2021. It will become chaotic. We have already experienced a lot of chaos in 2020. It was only the beginning. And it will feel different in 2021, as 2020 has prepared us. In 2020, we had to react of the chaos on the outside. We had to understand that all what we thought would be stable isn't any longer. Rules without logic, changing from one day to the next, planning was nearly not possible. A lot of uncertainty and the first steps into the unknown, the new. All these created chaos inside us, not comfortable, but well needed. To question ourselves, to dive in wounds and depths, to let the light in to heal. As a result, we gained a stability in ourselves we never had before. We listened more and more to our inner voice, our intuition, as we didn't know any longer which outer information to trust. And this stability and trust in ourselves will make it much easier for us to cope with the chaos and uncertainty on the outside we will experience in 2021. We know in what kind of world we would like to live, a world based on love, mutual respect and appreciation of the diversity of all human beings. We can't create the new out of the old, what means that the old has to crumble, to melt, to vanish. As I feel it, the new will grow, materialize, and start to be visible at the same time. It is not that the old has to be vanished completely for the new to take place. This will happen at the same time, as it has already in the past. For example, in the school system. There are already a lot of alternative school systems based on the knowing that every child is unique and different and learns in its own pace, instead of the classic system in which the child has to fit in. Otherwise, there's something wrong with the child. And this is only one example. Our health system will change profoundly in the next years. For sure, the political system, the bank and money system, food and environment, all this will come back to a heart and love-based system in the next years. What we will have in 2021 is already an immense acceleration of the transformation with all the breakdowns in some systems. The bank system will get some huge cracks this year, what will create a lot of fear at first, and it's needed for transformations to better. As I feel it, the virus will vanish from one day to the next as the job is done. The question is if we will get informed about that by the media, as the business of the vaccines starts now. I can't feel that the vaccines become obligatory, but there are a lot of things we will not any longer be allowed to do or to visit without the vaccine. And nobody knows what is in these vaccines. But Bill Gates was so interested in the development of the vaccines, let me be very distrustful of them. And the good news, as we will be also in 2021 very controlled and ruled by the government and the ruling classes, more and more humans will wake up and question the system. And an immense creativity on a global level will arise. When it is not any longer allowed to go in a fitness studio, for example, without being vaccinated, people will find each other and exercise together in nature and private places. A spiritual relation based on love will take place. Like-minded souls will find each other and build new communities in which vaccines and masks have no place. But honesty, respect, love, and following the intuition and the voice of our hearts. This will happen very natural and organic. I feel that we will have another important transformation of the energy in March. I will have a look at that when I paint for the months. What we can expect as well are environmental disasters, earthquakes, water floods, and storms, big ones. So stay in your heart no matter what. Ground and connect with the Mother Earth that will give you peace and breeze. All this is happening for us. On a personal level, the qualities of relationships will change profoundly, as so many are longing for real connection, honesty, exchanges from the heart, respect and gentleness, and deep intimacy. We will still have to heal wounds, we will still be triggered, and we have learned in 2020 to act different and will go on to unlearn unhealthy patterns in 2021. Creative and cooperative projects will bloom. The male and the female energies will come much more in balance. I would compare 2021 with a roller coaster. There will be moments very frightening, other that you enjoy so much. And when you are in good company, when there's love between you and the people you made the ride with, you can love the whole experience. This is up to you. for the general. You can see there's really a lot going on. And as I told Antoinette, when I painted, this is May, I wasn't aware that this is with the heaven and the clouds is like the image Antoinette created for our event. And it's all about co-creation and cooperation and working together. What I found amazing then.
And we didn't talk about it. So I chose the completely singly, and it's beautiful to see that synchronicity. But it's nothing unusual with Kyra and I. So it was beautiful to see that. So thank you, Kyra. Listening to that general intuitive guidance, it's very much in line with the universal year 5. But what stood out for me was the chaos. And
this is really 2021 chaos. This is the word. This is so connected for me.
I've been feeling that word for a while. So when I heard the word chaos, and I haven't listened to this to what Kyra has just read. However, I feel that there's going to be a lot of internal chaos. I think it's absolutely bang on the mark about how last 2020 with COVID and everything that happened with the pandemic and everything, everyone was worried about what was happening outside of them. Like, what was happening with my work, what was happening with my family, what was happening with my life, like in general, my social life, everything external. However, I think now that we're moving into 2021, the guidance that I'm getting is there's going to be a lot of introspection in terms of trying to figure out where we fit into it all and how we fit into it all. And I guess that's where the chaos perhaps comes in that there's going to be a lot of questioning. Maybe questioning is a better word than chaos, because chaos has a bit of a negative connotation. But we're talking about organized chaos.
Yeah, what's coming out driven. When you say that I think a lot of people will realize this year, that back to normal will not take place. That not 2021 was an exception and now we come back to normal. This is something, a big realization for a lot of people. That
I agree. I think people are gonna feel chaotic because they're gonna come to the realization that there is not going to be going back to the normal that we had.
No.
So, and I guess how smoothly we navigate through that is going to depend on how attached we are to old structures.
Yes, it gives safety in a way.
And it's comfort. And in a moment, I'm going to talk about the universal year 5, but I love the synchronicity of the messages that Aya has received with the numerology of 2021. So I can tell you there's a lot of crossover, and there's a lot of synchronicity, and we sensed, I guess this was one of the big reasons why we wanted to do this, apart from having some fun together, but also giving some guidance and support, because we feel that there's going to be, people that are going to not deal very well with having to have to change and move forward. So that's why we wanted to do this. So Kaya, do you have anything else that you want to add?
No.
From your messages? Yeah. Okay.
I can say that when the painting is finished, whenever it will be finished, I will do a video with a whole reading and monthly readings, short readings but I will repeat them every month this year.
Oh, beautiful. We all look
Yeah.
forward to that. That'll be amazing. So we can have a step-by-step process and have a little bit of a heads up. And you know, and then when you've actually got that information, you can process it and take it as far as it resonates for you. But it's all part of the preparation, and it's all trying to support and guide you to navigating the energies of 2021. So we have a few more people on, and I want to say hi to Kylie Moore.
Yeah. Kylie, Sita, I now see the comments as well.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. So now we're going to jump into numerology. So I'm just going to give a little bit of a background for people that don't know what numerology is. So it's knowledge based around the significance of numbers. So we talk about like ancient civilizations, they actually use numerology to try and understand the world and understand themselves better. So it's not anything new. It goes back. And it's essentially an art form, but it's art from the divine in the sense that it's channeled. So it was actually, it's believed that Pythagoras was the father of numerology. So he was the one, he believed with every being in his body, because we all know who Pythagoras was, and how he was obsessed with numbers. He believed that everything, the essence of everything, lied in the numbers. So that's pretty much when numerology started. So why do we use numerology? Well, how is it useful? So the purpose of numerology is to actually get a deeper understanding of ourselves. So if the numerology cycle is 1 to 9, and it's around the birth date and the birth name. So there are certain things we work out with birth date, and then there are certain things we work out with birth name. So it's all numerology is based around those two aspects, your birth name and your birth date. So we go from 1 to 9. So 1 is the beginning and 9 is the completion. So every year we have a universal year number, and 2021 is the universal year number 5. And every year we have a personal year number. So that is our own number. Every number relates to different aspects, different character traits, different topics, different themes. So this will become clearer as we go on and we jump on and do some personal years for people. So it helps us to understand, to have a deeper understanding of ourselves. It also helps us to understand our skills and our talents that we may not be using in this lifetime, that we may have acquired in previous lifetimes. So it's very helpful in actually highlighting our talents and our skills. And it's sort of kind of helps us step by step towards our soul purpose. So when we can understand more about ourselves and more about our talents and our skills, we can know much. We can have like a set plan, if you like. I mean, we have free will. So this is why numerology, we've got to remember that we have free will and we can make our own decisions. So this is what is inherent within us, within our birth date and our birth name. However, we do have free will. So whether or not we live that blueprint is up to us. So it's really just a way of gathering information and having a deeper understanding of our potential and what we can be and what we have and what we can do. So, which will help us towards our soul, living our soul purpose and obviously higher consciousness and being more soul aligned. So I want to just talk about Universal Year 5. So 2021 is the Universal Year 5. So some of the themes of the Universal Year 5 are things like, when I first think of this, I think of integration. Excuse me. So Integration to me is following on from the master builder year of 22/4 last year. So 2020 was a master number, a 22, which is master builder /4, which is all about structure and organizing. So intuitively, I'm feeling that with the word integration means that we integrate the structures and the formulas and the foundations that we built during the master builder year of 2020. So it's integrating within ourselves, but also taking it out into the world. So it's also about transformation and change. So very much in line with Kaya's intuitive guidance, channel information about bringing about transformation and change. So 5 is all about transformation, and the beautiful card that Kaya pulled for the butterfly is also so in synchronicity, so in line with it. So you've got to love it. You can't make this stuff up. So the beautiful butterfly spirit, and a couple of days ago, actually, I posted a picture of a butterfly, and I spoke of transformation and change, and how Universal Year 5 will bring so much transformation and change. And also linked to that transformation is also the age of Aquarius, which we clicked over on the 21st of December, when Saturn and Jupiter, the great conjunction. So now we're in very transformative times and moving towards higher consciousness and awakening and progress, and moving from the earth signs into the air sign of Aquarius. So everything's all interlinked, as it is. So some other themes for the Universal Year 5: creativity. So we're going to be encouraged to be creative. Find our own creativity. Everybody has creativity. Everybody has different ways to create and co-create. So it's all going to be about expanding our foundations, expanding ourselves, going out into the world, seizing all beautiful opportunities that are out there. There's no more hiding. We all have to go out there. We all have to expand. We all have to get out of our comfort zone. So Universal Year 5 is going to support us with that type of energy. So it's going to be very, very transformative. So within that then becomes the personal transition and the personal shift, which is what we were talking about going within, and self-improving, and looking at your wounds, and looking at your triggers and your blocks, and that organized chaos that's going to allow us to be able to do that. So all about shift and personal awakening and personal transformation. I also get the word opening horizons. The horizons seem to be opening up, wanting to, it's almost like the horizon is wanting to put its arms around us and hold us and support us and guide us. And this is what I'm being told now to tell you all. We are all being supported, and we are all going towards freedom. Now, whatever freedom means for you, Universal Year 5 also supports freedom and versatility and adaptability. So all about these themes. So these themes are going to be very, very prominent going forward, and they will strengthen, and having a heads up about this will allow you to be prepared and actually work with the energies and know what energies are going to support you and what you need to do. So lots of change, lots of opportunity, lots of expansion, stepping out into the world in whatever capacity you want to step out. I think it's also going to bring people closer to living their soul purpose and finding what their passion is, and how they want to continue, and what they want to do from here onwards. So yeah, so the beautiful butterfly, I think it's beautiful that came out, because it's the symbol of the Universal Year 5. So it's about spreading your wings, opening up, letting the world see your colors, you know, just spreading love and light and changing and embracing that change and embodying that change within as well as without. So in and out. So that's just a brief summary for Universal Year 5. So I hope you guys are all excited about all the transformation and change that's coming, because it is upon us.
And it's interesting because for me, it's my personal year 5 as well. And I will have my 15th anniversary this year.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
555. And I had a look in the cards as well. And thank you, Antoinette. And I hope somebody will write his birthday for his personal number. We don't have so much questions. Sita, pose a question. What do you want to know about your 2021?
Yes,
I
please.
invite you.
Those people
And
that are
more
watching.
as well.
Yeah, if you would like a reading, you please write down that you would like a reading, a card reveal, or whether you would like a personal year guidance reading. So please write in the comments so we can know, we can have this interaction, have some fun with you all. Thank you.
Yes. And wherever it's there as well, we haven't mentioned because we don't know your names. Please write comments, questions. I see we have 12 people watching. So for everybody, here is a possibility to have a little reading for 2021.
Yes.
Well, I had a look in my animal cards, and the 5 is a bad spirit. A rebirth is assured. Have a look. I found amazing as well.
Beautiful.
And have a look here. The third eye is highlighted.
Yes.
This is an information that I get all the time, that it's so, the more chaotic it becomes on the outside, the more we are asked to trust our own inner voice, our intuition, our wisdom. And we all have this wisdom. And sometimes we need maybe a bit help to get access. And everything is there. So Kylie Moore would like to have a reading. I will just quickly, and then we can come to the personal readings. In the classical tarot, the card number 5, I don't have a classical tarot. I have the good tarot. It's a Hierophant. I have this card here. This one. And the Hierophant is a spiritual inward master, what I found interesting as well. What fits. This is a good tarot, and then I would like to read you quickly. The Muse Tarot, the card of the Hierophant is this one. What I found interesting as well, the fire is burning. And just read, because I was amazed after what I heard from Antoinette and what I had, the keywords of this what's written in the book. A spiritual teacher, finding the guru within, failing or outdated systems crumbling, institutions or beliefs, newfound faith, shiny hollow things, a spiritual journey. What is a bit a summary of what we will experience this year.
Yeah, and I just look at that. Kai, are you able to put those 2 cards back up again? The tarot cards. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I just put it away. 1, 2, 3. There, and the Hierophant. I can put them together.
Yeah, and the bat too. That bat is a symbol of rebirth. So again, we're going. We've moved into the age of Aquarius, where we are rebirthing ourselves, and the beautiful, as Kaya pointed out, the third eye opening up. Tuning into our intuition, and it's beautiful that it's the number 5, because it's perfect. And with the tarot, pretty much the same thing. And with the modern tarot, I know like the background is just changing, like the colors are all changing and blending, and there's pink, there's purples. So pink and I think it's green. So all about heart, all about listening to our heart, going within, and then the transformation that's happening, and it's like she's sitting there and she's watching it all transform. But then in the same process, she's also sitting there quietly, introspectively.
Introspective, yeah, I
So
found it as well. And
two
you
things
the fire
happen. Yeah,
burning.
yeah. So you could even say the fire is the destruction of the old cycles.
Yes,
Yeah, so you can see the themes that we've spoken about, how they're even embedded in the cards. So I love the synchronicity. So I just thought, I would just talk about the cards a bit, because they're actually quite beautiful, and I hope that you can all see them and take away, what you would like from and what resonates with you. But it's just the embodying of all the themes is just so beautiful. Thank you, Kai.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a lot of wishes for readings now. It's beautiful.
Great. Beautiful. So I'm just gonna have a look at the comments. So
yes.
Let us just refresh the comments so we can try and start from the beginning. So just bear with us for now.
Yeah, a lot of people. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We love seeing you.
Sita is the first asking for a reading.
Okay, Sita. I'm just trying to find. Hello, Shalema. Shalema, is it? Hello, Shalema. Hello, Kylie. Hello, Agriti.
And Daniela and Elise.
Please forgive us if we are not pronouncing your names properly. Okay. Hello, Rose. Okay, so let's start at the top. So, Sita, are you first, I believe? Okay. So, Sita, if you would like your numerology, I need your date and month of birth, please.
I will pull a spirit animal for you, Sita.
So we're just going to work down the list, so bear with us, and please, even though it may not be your individual reading, you may, and it's actually really helps to listen, because sometimes you'll be able to resonate with something that is for someone else, but you may feel that it's also applicable to you, and it's all about learning. So I hope you guys stay on them, and we just go one by one.
Sita's birth is the 8th June 1974. Sita, I pulled a card for you while Antoinette is hummingbird spirit came out. Have a look. It says, be here now. This is what I feel for you, what you're asking this year, to come back in the present moment again and again and again, and just drop in your body. Whatever happens outside and you're overwhelmed and your mind is going crazy, breathe, drop in your body and feel what's going on. Breathing, breathe a lot this year. And what I can feel, you tend to react. You have strong reactions.
Very passionate.
Very passionate. Thank you, Antoinette. And what you can train this year, not to act out of this first reaction, not to just to feel your passion, because there's a lot of power in it, and informations for you as well. And there's a lot of what drives you in this passion. And have a look not to react out of the first reaction. When you can train this year to drop in really in your body and feel where the action is taking place, if it's in the belly, in the heart, or in the stomach, or in the solar plexus, and breathe in that, and maybe count to 10 before you react. Maybe that. Maybe it's just that. Then you will learn a new way of being with yourself and others. And this will change your world profoundly.
Beautiful.
This is what I got.
Beautiful. So I hope that helps, Sita. I hope that resonates with you. We also would like if you could put in the comments if you feel that the messages are resonating with you, or if you have any other questions. So Sita, your numerology. So you are in 2020. You're in a 9-year. So because your birthday is in June, you're still continuing in that 9-year. So 9 is all about releasing and completion and forgiveness and letting go and finding freedom within yourself. I'm getting. So it's also around transformation, and so 9 is the end of the numerology cycle. So really, from last June to next June, you'll be reaping the rewards of the cycle that you created from 1 to 9. So it's all about release. So it'd be good for you to go through and think of what you want to let go of. It may be relationships, it may be something internal, it may be past wounds, it could be anything. Continue with that completion. That's what I'm getting very strongly, that you need to continue with that completion, so that when June comes in 2021, you'll be able to step into number 1. So you'll restart the numerology cycle again. So you'll be able to step into new beginnings. So I'm feeling this is a time of preparation, I want to say, for you. Preparing, getting rid of, and it's very much in line with what's going on a universal scale and a collective scale, because it's getting rid of the old to let in the new. So I urge you to focus on completion and releasing, so that when June comes along, you'll be able to step into your universal personal year 1, which will be about new beginnings and self-mastery and new projects and rebirth. So very much in line with the collective. Doesn't surprise me for you.
You're finished?
Yep. So
I can show you the cards of the tarot. The 9 is the Hermit, what makes totally sense, to go inward, find your light within. And then the 1 is the Magician. Have a look.
So make magic happen.
Yes. Out of the inward process.
Yeah. So then start a new rebirth from all the releasing. So so that ties in very, very, very nicely. So I hope that helps, Sita. All right, let's see who is up next. Okay. Kylie Moore.
I will pull a card for you while Antoinette is doing the numerology. A card for
Kylie, if you would like your numerology, can you please post up your date of birth and your month of birth, please?
And the card. Oh, wow. The lion spirit for Kylie.
Wow.
Be generous. Kylie, what I feel, that you will step into your power this year. You have a lot of power, and it feels like you were not allowed for some reasons to step forward. There were obstacles in yourself and on the outside as well. And I don't know, there will something happen this year that will burn away, like burn away. It is something. I don't know if it's in you, it will be triggered from the outside. Something will happen that will burn away these last barriers, and you will step into your power. And it will you will feel this physical as well. It is as if it, when I feel this, there's really from the earth this power arising and cleaning your system, like burning away all what was in your way to live this full power. I don't know if this is resonating for you. And a lot of clarity as well. This is the power that knows, you will know so well what steps to do, where to go, who to contact, what will your, this, it's clearing and power. It's like a fire burning through your system.
Mm.
And
There's
liberation.
A strong fire. There's a strong fire. I feel like a lot of roar, like the roar of a fire.
Yeah. Huge liberation will take place this year for you.
Freedom.
Yeah.
And that's tying in nicely.
Let's have a look to the numerology. What do you have?
Okay. So Kylie, so your birthday was in May. So for 2020, you stepped into a universal year of 11/2. So 11 is a master number, which is spiritual messenger. And when you bring it down into 2, it's all about stepping back, patience, nurturing. It's all about relationships. So, and the divine feminine is very strong there. So it's about regrouping and listening. So connecting with your intuition. So you may feel that you've probably started that process since your birthday was back in May. So you're in a personal year of 11/2. So now when May comes around, you'll be in a personal year of 3. So what I feel is that you've had time to sit, listen, be patient, listen to your intuition, tune into your intuition, cut out some of that external noise, which I think may have restrained your power in relation to the lion. It's almost like you've been restrained, but now you just want to roar. So, and the energies of the personal year number 3 will support you with that, because 3 is all around communicating and expression and speaking your truth and speaking from your heart and connecting and socializing and networking. So I think what's going to happen is as you move closer to May this year, you'll be starting to pick up on those energies of the 3 and use all that introspection and that time of retreat and listening to be able to now go out. And it also supports the universal year 5, which is all about expansion and transformation. So I think it's all gelling in absolutely beautifully. So in May, you will start your personal year of 3. So I hope that helps and gives and resonates with you. So thank you for joining. Okay, let's have a look at.
I muted. So this is 11. This is justice. What's interesting, because I found this is really like majestic.
It's all about finding your wings. Yeah, finding your wings and going within. Yeah.
And then the 2 is the high priestess. And this is what you said, Antoinette, the divine feminine.
Yeah.
A wisdom, a feminine wisdom as well, I see there.
Yeah, and if you look at the colors of the cards, they've both got blue in them. So it's around the throat chakra and it's around expression and speaking your truth. And it's also got a bit of green there. So it's again about speaking your truth from your heart, but being able to express. So it's making the conjunction with the lion about roaring. So, it's very symbolic. Beautiful.
Yes. Then we come to the 3, just quickly. The Empress. And here you have the color of the lion again. And what I found very interesting in both, that the solar plexus chakra going in action is highlighted, and that the power is coming from there.
Yeah. So it's about
And
confidence.
as you said, May, Antoinette, I remember that in May really was what I was painting intuitive, was this co-creation and really coming together and create together, and cooperation is highlighted.
Yeah, and if you look at the Empress card on the gold, also like you said about the lion, you also have like as if there's a mane as well, symbolizing the lion. So it's all about going out and expressing. So very exciting times for you, Kylie.
Yeah, and holding the whole universe in yourself, expressing that, bringing it in the world.
Beautiful. So thank you, Kylie. I hope that resonates with you, and please write in the comments whether you feel that it's resonating, or that it's been helpful for you to have the reading. So we would love to hear from you on that. Okay, who's up next?
Next.
I'm going back so I can find. Just bear with us. We're just going through the comments so that we can.
There's Akriti. She doesn't really say that she wants a reading. But I think you will, Akriti.
Oh, it's Sita's daughter. Akriti is Sita's daughter. So Akriti, if you would like a numerology, if I could get you to please put down your oh yes, I see it down further. Just please bear with us because we have to scroll through.
I pull a card in the meantime when Antoinette makes the numerology for Akriti. Akriti.
Akriti.
Akriti.
Akriti. Akriti. I hope you're saying it correctly.
So this card. Okay, Akriti, you have the pig spirit. Use your mind wisely. The informations I get that you are highly intelligent, and really quick with your mind, analytical. You come into a situation and you got everything. You scan every person, everybody in this moment. It is if you know. And what I get, what information I get, what you will learn this year, you can step in to connect this mind much more with your intuition. Because you have all knowing, all is in you. I've got this image. You step into a room with I don't know, in school or coming home and see your family or being invited, and there are some people, and it's like your system is scanning and knowing everything's going on, everything. And sometimes you stand in your way with your mind because you want to understand and like put this knowing in boxes. And this is not needed. And this is something you can step in this year. Just appreciate your highly intelligent mind. It's amazing. You really, I don't know if they would like to make an IQ test, it would be far away. And it's a gift, your mind as well. And the more you connect it with your intuition and use it to translate your intuition instead of put your intuition in boxes. I don't know if this makes sense. It is connecting the heart and the mind and the intuition. How can I tell this best? When the mind becomes the translator of your intuition, instead of trying to understand your intuition. Life will become much easier for you. What I can see you in the situation and what's going on at the moment often, you get all these informations and everything is there and everything is clear. And you could just be there with all you know. And what's happening at the moment, often you try to understand it. And it becomes complicated for you. Wow. And this will change this year. It's like for your mother, in this, what you can do is breathe and drop into your body. When you realize that your highly active mind is coming in to work, drop into your body and feel and go with what you're feeling. Maybe express what you're feeling as well. Oh, this is what I got. I hope this makes sense for you.
Okay. It makes a lot of sense when I do the numerology. Again, it's tying in beautifully. Akriti, so you started your personal year of 7 on the 12th of September last year. So 7 is all about connecting to your intuition. So exactly what Kaya is talking about with the cards. So you're going to be going internal. You're going to retreat. You're going to want more private space. You're going to be the hermit to some degree. And you're going to learn how to connect with your intuition. So it's going to be this is a very spiritual year for you. And you've only had 3 months of this personal year. So as you move into 2020, 2021, it's going to become more and more obvious that you need to retreat and rest and turn off the outside noise so that you can have new ideas and listen to the whispers of your soul. And what Kaya was saying in conjunction with that, in that your mind, which is the ego, your mind is very active. So the personal year 7 is going to allow you to step away from the mind and not worry so much about understanding things so deeply, but just being. They just want me to tell you, just being. So the 7 personal year is going to support you to be able to go inwards and connect with your intuition and try and shut off that mind a bit and all that external noise that is louder at the moment than your intuition. But as you go further and further into 2021, you're going to be able to hear that intuition and connect to that intuition. And then you'll start your personal year of number 8, which is going to bring a lot of empowerment, personal power, abundance, prosperity, all that type of thing. But you've got to do this inward work first so that you're able to connect strongly to your intuition and be able to then fully step into your power when September comes in 2021 and you step into your personal year of 8. So lovely, beautiful. So we go from 7 to 8.
Have a look at the cards. The 7, it's a chariot. So
beautiful.
But they're amazing. And what I found, really have a look, those women are carried by the horses. So they are moved by intuitive, powerful animals. So they don't have to think where to go.
No.
They don't have to plan it.
Yeah. So
because they are carried.
Yeah. They're supported.
They're supported and guided.
And guided. And the picture of where the second one, well, the second one for me, where you have the rays going out of the solar plexus. So it's all about finding your power. So it's all about going towards that personal 8 year. Beautiful.
Yes. And now have a look at the 8 year.
Yeah.
Because it is strength. And it is really, it's amazing.
Then the lion again. Look at the 2 lions.
And the quietness and the power and the knowing. and using the intuition and your highly intelligent mind in co-work and co-creation, what will bring you so much strength and peace and quietness.
In confidence.
Yes.
And to be able to then understand the mind in such a way that it's no longer ruling you, that you're actually being ruled by your intuition rather than your mind.
Yes.
So
and the mind
process.
The mind becomes the messenger of your intuition.
Yeah. So they'll work in more balance, if you like. Then they'll work together simultaneously to work towards the higher power. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay. Next on the list, shall we find Charlema. Thank you, Charlema.
Charlema, I will pull a card and Antoinette will have a look for your birthday.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. I'm just working down the list one at a time.
Charlema, the mouse spirit is popping in. Tend to the small things. I love this mouse. It's touching me deeply. What I get, that this mouse has so much big ideas and want to realize them now and don't know how. And this is this mouse driving crazy. If you if this is resonating for you. And mouse want to be a lion and want to be so much bigger instead of just accepting that it is a beautiful, amazing mouse at the moment, in this moment of time, with amazing talents and gifts, the talents and gifts of a mouse. And that what will 2021 bring to you is to appreciate and love really who you are and how amazing you are like you are and how amazing gifts you bring with you. It's just not the gifts of a lion. It's your unique specialty of being you. And there's so much beauty in your gifts because you see the small details and you're really attentive and very present. And you see and feel in a really fine sense where others are. I would like to say what they need. You see this as well, and maybe you respond sometimes on that as well. And you have something really fine and delicate. This is the word coming for me. And you will realize these big things, this big project, this really amazing thing that you have to realize as well. And the way to do this is to accept and appreciate that you will do it in your unique way of this beautiful mouse you are. Well, I hope this is resonating.
Also, just on the mouse, I feel I'm getting that you give a lot of attention to detail, and you do appreciate the little things, but they don't want you to always think small. That's what I'm getting. Yes, you want to be a lion.
Yes.
You appreciate the little things, and you have the attention to detail. But try not to get stuck in that mindset about everything has to be little, because you are, you are great. You are good. And perhaps that's around maybe confidence or self-worth. You know, thinking that you're small, but please know that you're not.
No.
It's very cute.
Yes, and when this mouse is accepting this mouse, that it is a mouse and loves itself. This is such an this card is touching me so deeply, and this is something that you bring with you. You touch others deeply, deeply, with your love, with your heart, with your attention, with your delicateness. Just be touched by yourself.
Yeah. And don't think you're small,
No.
And to you they may be little things that you do, but to others they're actually big things.
Yes. Thank you, Antoinette. This this had to come. I didn't found that. Yes.
Yeah. So never think that what you're doing is small, because you're making a huge contribution. So your numerology, Shalema. You have your birthday's in April. So in April 2020, you started a 5 universal year. So you still have 3 months where you will be exactly aligned with the universal year of 5. So it's all about you may have been going through some expansion, and some or maybe some new opportunities have come around in the last year, since April. It's all about all the themes that we spoke about with 5, about transformation, integration, expansion, opportunity, personal shifting, consciousness, all those expansion, all those beautiful things about going out into the world. So you, for the next 3 months, you'll be wrapping up your personal year of 5. So I suggest that you're so aligned with the universal year of 5 that you really step in and step out into what you want to do, and what is your heart's desire, as you move into a 6th year, which will begin in April 2021. And 6 is all around beauty and balance and harmony. So whatever you're stepping into, and whatever you're expanding, and whatever opportunity you're actually seizing, is going to bring you a lot of love, balance and harmony. And 6 is also around groups and families. So perhaps those things that you're stepping into are related to those. So it's going to be a very beautiful, balanced, peaceful rest of 2021. After you've done all the changing and all the shifting and all the transformation, all the transforming, you'll be able to step into your personal year 6, which will start in April 2021.
Well, the cast, the Hierophant, I have shown them for this year as well. The 5. And this is the spiritual journey, the rebirth, really going inward. This is what we will experience on a collective level this year. And then the 6 is the Lovers. The beauty in this. And I would like to, what I got, that the mouse has this inside. This, the lion and the beauty and the love is inside the mouse. I don't know if you can see that this was coming up for me.
Yeah, you have so much love now.
Those cards.
And look at that beautiful lotus flower opening up,
Yeah, here
expanding, you know, showing itself to the world, not being afraid, you know, building its power.
And a lot of love coming in your life, and you have such a big heart. It's amazing. And you start to open it fully, really, so to all what is.
And that's in line with the universe, with the personal year 6 coming in April, which is all around love and beauty and harmony and relationships. So it fits in beautifully. So thank you, Shalema. Good vibes. Thank you, Shalema. Please let us know if this is resonating with you.
Yes, that would be lovely. Daniela is the next one.
Daniela. So Daniela's a client of mine.
I will pull a card.
So hey, Danny, thank you for joining.
Yes.
So bear with us while Kaya picks a card for you, and I'll work out your numerology.
Yeah. There's your card. Oh! Your card for 2021 is a swan spirit, time for a deep dive. Have a look.
Oh, look at that.
On this beauty.
Swan.
And the information I got that the more you go inwards, the more your beauty will unfold. The more you listen to yourself, the more you go inwards, the more your beauty is unfolding on every level. So I don't know if this is resonating for you, that you have searched for a long time a lot of validation on the outside, on many levels. And what I get this year, what will change for you, and you have to practice and really rehearse this. And every time when you have the feeling you need validation from the outside, then take a little step back, breathe, and search in yourself what you want to get from the outside. And you will get all the validation and answers and everything you need in yourself, what will make your life really more easy. You will gain freedom as well, and peace as this running around and wanting validation from the outside, being insecure as well. So this will vanish the more you give yourself the validation, and everything is in you. You have all the answers. You know what you're good in, and you will bloom. Really, have a look. You will bloom like this swan, and this is something your mind can't grab. In your belief system, it's like anchored. You need I make a simple example. You need somebody to tell you you're beautiful, that you can believe you're beautiful. But this means you need always another person to validate your beauty. And what will happen in this year, you will find how beautiful you are in yourself, and you will radiate that. No matter what is happening on the outside, no matter what chaos is around you. Well, this is a swear. I hope this has resonated.
Thank you, Kyle. So, I know Danny quite well. So, and we've had this discussion before.
Okay.
About only because I think she probably already knows that she is in a 7. So Danny, you're in a 7 personal year, started in August. So 7 again is all about new ideas, but mainly it's all about spirituality. And I know that you've been really digging deep. And I think the message on the swan was it's time to dive deep.
Yes.
And when I look at that card, I also got the message answers are within. The answers are within. So in order for you to be able to bloom, and you can see the flowers are opening up and blooming, you're going to have to retreat. You're going to have to go in. You're going to have to, and I really believe that you are doing that. And so you're living your personal year of 7 by retreating and introspection and chasing your intuition and your spirituality and looking into it and digging deeper, because I know how inquisitive you are. So it's really good to have that card completely in conjunction with the personal year 7, because, and there's also a lot of pink there. So it's all about the higher heart and listening to your soul and listening to your intuition. And spending time with yourself. So, and not so much, and what Kaya was saying about not so much worrying what's going on around you, and just have your time out and find the beauty within, as Kaya said, and about the validation, about not needing validation from the outside, actually finding a validation inside, and then projecting that out to the world. That's what they want me to say to you. So continue doing your spirituality work, your self-work, your work on self, your introspection. And then in August 2021, you'll shift into an 8 year, which is all about personal power. So I really think you're gonna come into your own during this year. You're going to be able to really stand firm on your own feet and harness that personal power. So it's almost like you're going to take back any personal power that you've given away in the past and flourish and open and bloom and be prosperous and abundant in a personal 8 year that will start in August of 2021. So very much in line with the swan. I absolutely love the swan. So I hope that that resonates. I believe that it does, and I hope that we can be a part. I can be a part of that journey of blossoming and blooming, because I can't wait to see you gain your personal power and just step out and use the universal year 5 energies for transformation and shifting to actually push you towards that personal year of 8. So exciting times for you, Danny.
That's
and again, the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is being carried as well. For me, it's a chariot.
Supported.
And guided and really
know that you are protected.
Yeah. And when you're stepping in, the 8, well, the strength.
I know, so many lines coming up tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all raw. We're all gonna roar, which is amazing. We've all waited for this.
And so much quietness in the strength, so much it is so normal to have this strength. There's nothing exceptional.
That inner confidence and that that belief in yourself, and that rays that were coming out of the solar plexus, and that, pulling out, pushing out your power, like embracing your power, embodying your power and spreading it with the world. And there's also rays in that other picture on the card as well. So I love the 2 lions.
And here the sun and the light is coming in.
Yeah. And I also think there's a component there as well. And I want to say masculine and feminine, and whether that relates to your own masculine and feminine, because when I look at that picture, when you're sitting on the lion, you're very feminine in that picture. But then the sun's there, which is the symbol of the masculine. So I think there may be something happening there with balance between masculine and feminine. But I think there's also perhaps a masculine component coming in as well. So it's going to be an interesting year. Yeah. So thank you, Danny, for joining, and I hope that helps.
And we have Angela.
Oh, I have Elise underneath Danny. Okay.
No, wait. Then we maybe I.
I'm going from the oldest. You're going from the oldest. On my speed, it comes up with Elise under Danny.
Okay, we do Elisa.
So yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I pull a card for Elisa.
So Elise is also a client of mine. So, hey Elise, thank you for all your support. Thanks for joining. So Kai's going to pull a card for you, and I will work out the numerology.
Actually, 2 cards are stepping out. Interesting.
And happy birthday for tomorrow.
Oh,
fellow Capricorn.
So maybe this is a birthday gift that you have.
So this is going to be really, because your personal year starts tomorrow, Liz.
So we have the wolf spirit turn knowledge into wisdom, and the turkey spirit give with gratitude and grace. And for me, they are linked, these 2 cards. Are you searching for your purpose? This is a question coming up. Are you feeling there is something you have to do here to fulfill from your soul, and it's like your mind is always going, what to do, I don't know what to do, but there's push, a pull, a knowing, and when I see these both cards and feel in you and what 21 will bring you, that this will reveal this year. And this turn your wisdom into knowledge into wisdom, as if this wisdom is in you since long. This knowing that you have something to do, and this year it will come. It will reveal you. It will be revealed to you, or you will. I don't know. Maybe something is happening, and you will know. And it's for sure has to do with supporting, helping others. I get images that there's something really, I don't know if you do social work, or there's something really practical you can do. I can see you for the moment that it's a spiritual work. It is about giving. It is really giving from your heart in a very practical way. This is what I got when I see these cards, when I feel in. It is like not doing social work, but human well, words for German. Human. What's the word for the?
I'm getting charity, Kaya.
Yeah, charity. There's something charity, and yeah. It's if you give out meals for people who need, or helping to give them clothes, or something like really very practical. and beautiful. It will fulfill your heart, and you will come in contact with people you weren't before, and with your own gratitude, and earn so much gratitude that this will fill your heart. Fill your heart. This will fill your heart. This is what I get.
Yeah, because I'm picking up on the green, the color, the greens on the cards. So green is all around the heart, and I'm picking up some sort of charity, and I think this is what Kyle was alluding to, in that is that a turkey?
Yeah, that's a turkey.
Okay, so. So I'm thinking, like, you know, when we think of turkey, we think of Thanksgiving. I mean, even though we don't celebrate it here in Australia, but I'm thinking about you know, the Thanksgiving and how it's related to charity and being grateful and giving. It's all about giving. So to just, yeah, I'm charity. There's going to be something, yeah, there's going to be something that you're going to be working on, where you're going to be helping, like offering your services, so being of service. And I know Elise has got a big heart, so I know that she can give a lot.
Yes, and with grace, with gratitude and grace.
Gratitude and grace. Yeah, and I know she doesn't take anything for granted, and I think the turkey is all around the Thanksgiving and the giving and the charity, and so something perhaps around that for you this year, Elise.
This will opening up other things as well. So this is something that will be real step by step. But this, you will come in contact with people.
People will be put in your path that will help you.
Yes, and this will opening opportunities and the horizon, like you said at the beginning. Your horizon. Amazing things will coming through that.
Yeah,
you can't imagine. You can't imagine now.
So utilize the universal year 5 and step into and you know, seize every opportunity to be able to live from your heart. So I think it's going to be around your soul purpose, and it's going to be around opening your heart and giving charity. And I know that your heart will support that 100%. So happy birthday for tomorrow. So your personal year is going to be a must number 11. So because it's your birthday tomorrow, so you're coming out of a 1 year into a 2 year. But the way that it works out, it's an 11, which is about spiritual messenger. So again, it's going to be something spiritually based. So this is the year going forward from tomorrow, your personal year, the universal year, the personal year of 11 too. So just taking each one of those. So the 11 is the spiritual messenger. So it's whatever you're going to take out into the world is going to be around spirituality, with whatever form it's going to be. You're going to be of service. And you're going to be, I'm getting humanitarian. It's something to do with humanitarian causes.
This word, what I was searching for, this word, humanitarian. This was thank you. Yes, this is your word for 2021.
Yeah. So it's going to be around helping people in whatever capacity they need. And it may be just a basic need that they need. Nothing too complicated. So and then the 11 reduces down into a 2, which is around patience and listening. So it's very much linked to the spirituality because it's listening to your intuition. So it's all around, you know, regrouping. I want to say regrouping. It's I know that you had a bit of a chaotic year last year with COVID and not being able to with your work. So I think it's regroup. It's going to be regroup. This is the strong word that's coming in. Regroup, rethink, listen to the answers of your soul, listen to the voices of your soul. Step into a nurturing role, I want to say, like with two, like a nurturing role, and stepping into your divine feminine and owning your divine feminine. So, you know, the 11 and the 2 are very closely linked in that sense, because the 11 will give you your spirituality and your intuition, and your 2 will give you your divine feminine, which is all about stepping into your intuition and your emotions and giving and opening your heart. So that will all begin tomorrow for you. So very, very soon. So how timely was this? So so yeah, but I want to say just take it easy, you know, have patience and allow yourself to step into whatever comes, but people will be put in your path and the steps will become clearer and clearer. Remember, you're just starting this personal year tomorrow. So you know, and then you'll go into your 3 year next year. So for you, it's you're on the precipice. You're just right there, waiting to go into the 11/2 year. So very, very, very exciting to you, Elise. So I hope that helps.
I will show the card. So the 1 year, the last day today, a bit of magic with a magician. This is the 1 year. And I feel you had a lot of stress last year as well. Is it possible? It was not an easy year, but it cracked you open. And it cracked you open for miracles. This was a magic in the stress.
Yeah.
And then the 11, it's again, we had this card already, is justice. And what you said, Antoinette, with the majesty, I see the grace as well and the intuition, the wings, and also and being centered, being really centered
and nurturing.
We have
finding that inner balance within yourself.
Yeah. And then this is a 2, and this is, you have the moon here.
The divine feminine.
Yeah. And what I found interesting, the hand here, I see this giving in a really haptical, practical way in this hand. You give things, not just with your heart. Your heart is in your hand. You give them practical. I don't know if you give meals to people who need, I don't know, something like this I see.
Yeah. And it's like you've got your hand on your divine feminine. So you're embracing your divine feminine, and then you're putting it into your hand and you're pushing it out. You're giving it out. So yes, stepping out and sharing.
I see the sweetness and the grace here as well, and really a tranquility.
Yeah.
And relaxing in your feminine qualities.
Yeah.
And relaxing in yourself while the chaos is playing out. Not investing in the chaos, but relaxing in your feminine qualities and patience.
Yes. And there's, relationships are going to be built around that nurturing as well, I feel. So thank you, Elise. I hope that resonates. Okay.
Yes, me too.
So I have Rose next. Is that? I have Rose Lee.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, I had Angela, but maybe it's from the wrong side.
Might be further down.
Let's make Angela now, because I mentioned her. Maybe she's waiting.
Yep, let's do Angela.
You have her?
No, I don't have her. I will refresh.
It's a 25th September of 69.
Okay, 25th of September. Okay, great. Thank you, Kaya.
Yeah.
Bear with us. We can't see. We have to use another device to see the comments. So it's a bit.
Yeah. It's our first time. It's really, I enjoy it a lot. So a card for Angela.
Card for Angela. Thank you, Angela, for joining.
Yes. So this is your card. Oh, wow. Angela, you have the lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Have a look. Just, oh, wow. I got magic is happening in this year for you. And what I get as well, you will have a lot of plot twists you don't expect in this year, and that you have to react quickly. And all what is happening this year is happening for you, even when it is not feeling all the time like that, but you will see later why all this will happen. And you have in your nature something what will help you, and you have, the more you connect with this, is an adaptability, a flexibility. This is something what is in your nature, what will be asked a lot this year. And the more flexible you are to react what is happening in your personal life and the collective as well, the easier it will be for you, and the quicker you will see and feel and have the benefits. And there's matching happening for you, even when it's not on the first sight, doesn't look like that. And this year will, through whatever is happening this year, you will reconnect with gifts as well. You don't know, or you have a feeling maybe this is there's something really coming out for you this year with this magic. And the tool what will help you is to remain flexible and adaptable. This is what I got. Well, yes.
So when I look at this card, I'm getting believe in your dreams. Don't think your dreams are unattainable.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That you sometimes I feel like you give up on your dreams because you think that they're just not going to happen. They're just way too big.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a strong feeling, and the message that I get is don't give up on your dreams. Believe in your dreams, that you can achieve them.
And all what is happening this year will bring you closer to your dreams.
Know there's a process.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe there's I feel that there's a little bit of resistance against the process. But know that the process is necessary.
Yes. And this is what I said, the more you adapt, the more you stay flexible, really flexible, or flow with what is happening, the easier and quicker, faster, you will approach your dreams.
And step by step you will get closer to your dreams. because it's use the universal U5 transform energy.
Wow.
Allow yourself to change. Allow yourself to transform. And not have such. I feel that you have very strong views, and there needs to be some versatility and flexibility in that. So use the universal 5-year energy to help you transform. And I mean, it's yeah. The wizard wants you to look at your dream and believe in your dream.
And what I get as well, when you connect with the energy of the lizard, with this flexibility of the physical body and how he can adapt and how quick he can be so fast, and then stop in the right moment and breathe and take a moment to process and to integrate what happened, to then run again.
Yeah. Because a lizard can be very slow, but then it can be very fast. When it needs to, it can run. So I have a feeling that the running may be linked to the resistance.
And maybe just to give this on your way, when you feel this resistance or things are working not out like you want them, then you step back and go in contact with this resistance and let it talk to you. Let it tell you why not, and listen. Not ignore it and say it's not there, because it is there.
And it'll keep on knocking.
Yes, have like a dialogue and really listen. My experience is when my resistance coming in, or fear, or my head is saying no, don't do that. But it's mostly of all programming, and my head wants to protect me. And it's good for me, it's a process to listen and to say, yes, I hear you, and I feel the fear underneath as well. I have fear. Then say, I go anyway, you come with me. My crazy mind comes with me, my fear, I took it by the hand, and then run. When it's needed.
Towards your dreams.
Yes, towards your dreams.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. So that ties in as well. So Angela, 25th of the 9th. So you started a personal year of 2 on the 25th of the 9th. So you're what, three months into a 2-year. So the 2 is around patience and listening and regrouping. So it's very much in line with what we were saying and what Kaya was saying about acknowledge the fear or acknowledge the resistance. Sit with it, absorb it, nurture it. Like 2 is around the divine feminine. It's around nurturing and the mother and intuition and emotion. So I feel that a lot of emotions are going to come up for you. So it's very, very much linked to the number 2 personal year. So you've got a lot of emotions to work through. Perhaps related to relationships, perhaps not. A lot of resistance, a lot of disbelief in your dreams, I think, or maybe you're even scared to dream. So your resistance is linked to being scared to dream, and what the personal year number 2 is asking you to do is to nurture yourself. Self-care. I think self-care is coming up very strongly. Self-care, nurture yourself. Nurture your dreams, nurture your beliefs, and listen to the intuition. Have patience, sit with it, regroup, and allow yourself to be able to step into what you need to step into in order for you to move closer to your dreams. So divine feminine, very strong. So and I feel in my heart that you're holding a lot of emotion.
Mm.
So there may be perhaps some forgiveness that's needed in relationships, or I feel you need to focus on your heart.
For yourself as well, forgiveness for yourself, for actions you did or did not, and what you let happen to yourself as well. Forgiveness for that,
and not have so much judgment, self-judgment. Don't be so hard on yourself, and find a level of acceptance, which is all around the two. It's all around that personal year. So perhaps you're already starting to tap into that. It's been 3 months since your birthday, so perhaps you're already starting to tap into it, and hopefully this message will resonate, and you'll be able to allow yourself to go in deeper into the emotion, and to sit and listen and be patient, and self-care. So that's our message for you, Angela. Thank you for joining.
So just the 2 year has begun last year.
Yes.
Okay, this is High Priestess, and we have this nurturing and feminine and
the moon energy.
Yes.
The absorption of that, the acknowledgement of the emotion. You're absorbing the divine feminine into your hand, and it's almost like your hand then has a flow to your heart.
And what I see here as well, have a look, as imagine this is your resistance, and you hold it and you nurture it, but not nurture in the sense that you follow your resistance, but in the sense that you hold it like a child. Okay, I hear you, I see you, I know you want to protect me, and you can come with me. We go anyway.
Hold hand in hand. Hold your resistance by the hand.
Yes.
And so I'm going to nurture you. And this is the steps that you'll take towards going into your personal year 3 in September, which will be all about which will be all about communication and expression.
And power.
And power.
And here the solar plexus as well, as a center.
Speaking your truth and acting from your heart. So all about expression and communication.
Yeah. And being much more in contact with yourself, protecting yourself as well. So whatever happened last year will never ever happen to you again. You will not allow that.
Yeah. So I guess maybe boundary setting as well. That
I see this here, and this very strong.
Yeah. So going through that process before you jump into your personal year 3 in September, which will allow you to have, networking and more social activity and communicating. So you'll be in a better, stronger position for yourself before you start going out. Beautiful.
Okay. Yes, yes, delivered. Go for your dreams.
Go for your dreams. Okay, I have Rose.
Yes, we do Rose now. So I will.
Rose Lee. Thank you, Rose Lee, for joining.
Rose. Fox spirit, Think on your feet. Wow, see this fox? Wow. This
The eyes.
yeah. The wisdom, the knowing where to go, what to do. And it's like I see like a laser view. You have a ability to look underneath what's going on, to see the truth everywhere. If it's collective, if it's in personal relationships and other people. And this feels sometimes uncomfortable for you because what I got, and this is something lasting from education of this lifetime, but it's older. You have a big you were educated to be nice. This is what you brought already in this lifetime, and you have chosen the perfect parents to be a nice person. And this is a bit in a contradiction with this immense power, wisdom, and true seeing that is your true nature. Have a look. I'm fascinated by these eyes. And they are loving and seeing the truth. And this is something you are here for, to tell the truth as well. And this is a big inner conflict in you, that how to tell your truth and being nice. And for sure, sometimes this is not possible, but telling your truth out of your heart. This, what is needed, that you become more comfortable with this gift of yours, that you can see the truth, that you can step into the truth. I don't know if this makes sense. And this is something, what is your process this year? You will have no other chance than step into this power of I would say giving to others the truth you see, because it's really a gift. And you can help others, and you can clear so many things, and you make your life so much easier, and life of others as well, by telling your truth, being honest. And there's a lot of magic in that as well. This is what I got.
Okay. Could you show me the card again, please, Kaya? So Angela is also a client of mine. So hi, Angela. Thank you for joining. So in this card, I'm really drawn to the eyes.
Yes.
I cannot go past the eyes.
No.
So it's all about I'm thinking clear vision.
Mm-hmm.
And it ties into what you're saying, Kaya, about the seeing the truth. It's almost like she sees through people.
Yes.
And I know
yes.
she's laughing right now.
Yes.
I know she would be laughing right now. Love you, Angela.
This is Rose.
No. Oh, is it? Sorry.
Yes.
Bad. My bad. Rose. Confusion. Sorry, Rose. I was still on Angela. Right. What I'm thinking, it's still the same message.
But maybe there's a message for Angela in this as well.
Maybe there is, because it just come out. And
yes.
and I think there may be, because it's around clairvoyancy. I'm being drawn to whether it's, well, this is for Rose, it may be for Angela too. sorry, completely.
We already had a confusion if we took Rose or Angela. Maybe
I know,
they
right?
both
So then
connect.
I'd say these messages are overlapping.
But what I got, maybe Rose and Angela, you should connect. Maybe you can, I don't know. This is coming up. There's something with
Yeah,
you
there's
both.
something. There's obviously something because we've, yes, I don't know, somehow intertwined here. So, Rose, what I'm picking up with the eyes is that I feel that you're very clairvoyant, that you can see, you have very clear vision. You can see things that perhaps others can't see. So you're very intuitive, you're very switched on, and I feel that they want you to actually have a feeling that they want you to look to develop your clairvoyancy. That's what I'm getting. So it's all around the eyes, it's all around clear vision, about clear seeing. So your personal year, so you've just begun a personal year of 9. And I feel because 9 is around completion and releasing. So you've just begun. So you're about a month, a bit over a month into your personal year 9. I'm feeling that there's some sort of karmic relationship or karmic some sort of karma that needs to be released. It's something to do with a relationship, I feel, and it's very central. It's very central to you. So your personal year of 9 is going to be your releasing of that and your completion of that. So you may want to look into what you want to close off, perhaps relationships that you want to move away from or step away from, I'm feeling. All around completion, all around transformation, and 9's around also looking at reaping the rewards of this cycle, the 1 to 9 cycle. So maybe think about what you've achieved or what you've gone through in the last 9 years, and look at what you need to release from that, or looking at what the lessons that you've learned or the experiences that you've collected in that 9 years, and look at how you need to bring them to a close so that you can step into this November in 2021, you're able to step into your 1 year of rebirth and new beginnings. So I feel like it's going to be a personal year where you're going to tie off a lot of loose ends, I feel. Really finish and release some karmic relationship that perhaps started 9 years ago, the cycle that started 9 years ago. I feel that the cycle is going to close off this year. So it all has to be released and transmuted so that you're able to make room for the new going into the personal year of 1. So again, use the transformative energies of the universal year 5 to support you to be able to transform and shift and expand, and by closing off those cycles, you will expand into the new projects and the self-improvement and the self-mastery and everything that the 1 year will have to offer you in November 2021. So for me, it's all about closing off for you. It's all about releasing. It's all about digging deep, going in, having a look at what is there, and perhaps that the eyes of the fox was that in the sense that you need to have clear vision move forward into a 1 year at the end of this year, and on your birthday at the end of this year. So it's all about having, moving quickly and being smart. I'm getting, because foxes are quite smart and very, very cunning and very quick on their feet. So it's this, I feel like this urgency for you to close off these cycles and embrace your personal year of 9 to be able to move forward and have a clearer vision and be able to see right through. The eyes are just, I can't get my eyes off the eyes. They're very...
Yeah, at the same time, this is really cute, this fox.
Yes.
Both, yes, and so much power. And what I want to come back, what is written here is think on your feet, and what tells me this, what will help you immense is here to ground yourself again and again, really connect with Mother Earth and make this meditation. Imagine your roots are entering Mother Earth. Ground yourself again and again. When you feel lost, when you feel overwhelmed, ground yourself. This will help you.
Yeah.
And then we have the 9, the Hermit, going inwards, going inwards, going inwards. Mm-hmm. And he's a light. The light is there.
Yeah. So for me, it's all about, sitting and processing and closing off all the loose ends, so you're able to jump into the light of the new beginnings of the personal year 1.
What is the magician?
Yeah. Where magic happens.
Yes, and your magic, you will unfold your magic, and you will make magic happen.
Yeah. Yeah. So I hope that helps, Rosalie.
Rose. Who else? Karen Ann. And Katarina.
Katarina. So Kaya, Rosalie wanted to know what deck you were using. So
I will write them down. It's spirit animals here from Colette Baron Wright, and then I use the Good Tarot, also from Colette Baron Wright, and the Muse Tarot. Yeah, what I like a lot. It's a new deck I have, but I will write them in the comments after as well, so you can we'll make pictures.
Thank you, Kaya.
So we go to Katarina.
So shall we go on to Katarina?
Katarina, hello Katarina.
Hello Katarina. Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
I will pull a card, the spirit animal for Katarina's personal 2021. Having a look. What spirit wants to come for Katarina? This one. Katarina, you have the grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. So I know Katarina very well. And yes, this year will give you the opportunity, and it's up to you to take it, to really step out of the old. And that means your living situation, and also a lot of old patterns where you stand yourself in the way, and to let your colors. Have a look at this beautiful grasshopper with a crown. It's not just a grasshopper, it's a grasshopper queen. To really let your colors shine. And what I feel with this grasshopper, this capacity of you to think really quickly, to have so many ideas and creativity. The grasshopper is hopping from one to the next one, effortless. It is really quick. It knows when it just wants to remain a bit longer to make this magic happen that you can make happen this year. And it knows very well when to hop to the next one. There's no hesitation in this grasshopper. There's no, should I go or should I not go? I know we know both very good personal, and you have this a lot, this yes, no, yes, no.
Yes.
When you step into this energy of the grasshopper, this will vanish completely. And you will follow this knowing and this fire and this pull. You will exactly know when to go where. And you will do it. I don't know if you see other things for Katarina.
Well, it's going to tie into the personal year, which is because your birthday's in February, Katarina. It's gonna you're in a personal year of 6, coming to an end in February. So for me, when I look at the grasshopper spirit, why did I say grass like American ones? Have no idea where that came from. So when I see it, I see like the crown. So so I'm getting the message I'm getting is 6 is all around beauty and harmony and love. And I think for you, it's been about finding your own inner beauty, harmony, and love, and finding the queen within yourself. Like, so I see the grasshopper's got a crown. So for me, it's very, very much links into you going into like you've been into a 6 year, you've been in a personal year of 6, because I'm just getting the messages at the same time and I can't express them quick enough. So with the grasshopper, what I wanted to say was that you can jump from one thing. You're very adaptable, and which is going to be really, really good for you, because the universal 5 energy will definitely support you with your versatility and taking different opportunities. And I think with the personal year 6 starting in February last year, you're actually at a point where you've been working on finding that inner beauty. It's not so much about the people around you, but it's the relationship within yourself, with yourself. That's what I want to say, that it's about finding your balance, your inner harmony, your inner peace, your love, your nurturing. And it's not so much about the family environment or people around you. It's more about finding that inner beauty within yourself. And it's really going to support you going forward, because in February you will go into a 7 personal year, which will be all about introspection. So I have a feeling that you're going to be stepping out of a situation into a more personal, quiet, spending more time with yourself, like a retreat type situation. So I really think you're going to step out of the noise and go into the quiet of yourself. But this last year you've been spending connecting with your inner beauty and nurturing yourself and knowing what you and connecting with your desires and really, really finding your inner balance and harmony, so that you're able to be in a better position to be able to be by yourself. I think in the past you've been, and I mean, I know Katarina as well. However, I think in the past you really wanted to be around people, whereas I think you having the time to connect with your inner beauty and your inner self, you're going to be able to to go very gracefully into the 7 personal year, and you're going to want to retreat, and you're going to want to have new ideas and think of new ideas and connect with new ideas, and just maybe you might even want to study, you know, and really dig deep and go within and actually do some sort of course where that will support you in that introspection. So yeah, I think you're going to move away from the noise. I have a really strong feeling that you will, and so you'll be shifting very soon into a personal year 7.
So we have the 6, we already had them, but I find interesting because they have already always a bit different meaning. And I can see what you say, Antoinette, this connection with herself and finding your beauty in yourself, Katharina, and this is both you, the lion, and the woman who is relaxing into the lion and the beauty. And here it's the beauty and also this relation with yourself. And a lot popping up as well.
Yeah. And the very core, like I look at that lotus flower for you, and I see that you're going to your very core. You're going into your inner essence, you know, and you're actually blooming from the inside out.
And then 7 we had already, it's a chariot. This is what you're stepping in. Mm-hmm. And the information I think is really strong. There's a lot of movement in these cards. The chariot is moving and you are carried. Mm. You're supported, you're protected.
It's so again, you know, use the energy. Yeah, use the energy of the universal 5 to be versatile and opportunities and open and expanding, and you know, your inner self expansion, but in an introspective way, if that makes sense. Thank you, Katharina.
Yeah. Was it helpful?
I hope that gives you some help.
By the queen, grasshopper queen.
Yeah. Okay. Just going through the list. Karen Ann?
Karen Ann. Yes, she wants your color. Karen Ann, do you want a card as well? I will pull a card for you. And I color as you asked yesterday already. I have your color. And if you want to give your birthday to Antoinette, you get it all, a color, a card.
In your personal year.
Yes.
So Karen Ann, if you want to just give me your day and month of birth, then I can work that out for you while Kaya is finding your card.
There's a lot going on here. So, Karen Ann. Oh, the otter spirit. You're never alone. This is touching me. Have a look at this otter.
Oh.
What I get with this card is that you felt alone a lot. And last year was heavy for you with all that's going on. On the outside, I know you have a business what was affected by COVID, I suppose, and a lot of loneliness in yourself as well, and feeling alone, feeling like disconnected as well from spirit and from, well, a lot of feeling alone, feeling really alone, and this will change profoundly. And this is, I will take your color now, because as you asked yesterday, the color was coming up with green, and I have searched, and it is really a fertile green, a lively green, a deep green. I thought, how can I show you this green? what is connected with the trees as well. You know, these leaves have this green as well. And green is the color of the heart chakra and the color of healing. We have it.
Yes.
So this is the green for you.
Yes.
The green of the healing and the heart healing. And you connect with nature. So I gave you a reading and with the tree, connect with nature. But I don't know if you like green, wear this color as well. And if it's not a color that fits you, you can wear green underwear or sleep in a green pajama. And what I get for you, that your heart will heal this year. I don't know what you have gone through. And that you will get a lot of support from spirit, and you will connect with spirit again. And this will help you to not feel alone, feel that you're never alone. And you will connect with beautiful souls as well this year. There's a lot of love coming in for you this year, really a lot of love. And this has to do with your heart healing and opening up and giving yourself the permission to love again. Yes, giving yourself the permission to love again and not being hurt. Showing up vulnerable and open and strong, and have a look at this otter. It's touching me into my core. It's like a baby hold and love. And this otter now is that it's safe and can relax into this love.
Definitely. Is that Kyra, are they feathers on the?
Yeah, yeah. And herbs, plants as well. Here you have leaves.
I'm being drawn to the feathers, Karen.
Yeah, that's a feather.
It's and based on what Kaya is sharing with you about the green.
Yeah.
I feel that because of the green and the heart and the healing, I feel that if you feel guided to connect with Archangel Raphael, he's coming through quite strong, and he's wanting to connect with you because he's the angel connected to healing. So he's the angel connected to the heart chakra. So I feel that you've been very hurt on a very profound, deep level, and there's and I think you would benefit a lot from some forgiveness work, whether or not it's forgiveness for yourself or forgiveness for the person that may have hurt you. But the first thing I could see was that you are being held by feathers, and so you are being held by the angels. And it fills my heart. Oh, having a moment. It fills my heart to tell you that you are being held. And if you feel that it resonates with you, try and connect with Archangel Raphael and ask him to guide you and help you on your healing of your heart. And I'm definitely look at forgiveness there. That's what please know that you are never alone, and you're being held and you're being supported and guided. And all you need to do is just ask for help. Ask for support, ask for guidance. They are there, they are holding you, they are supporting you, they are wrapping you in their arms. So that I really feel strongly about the Archangel Raphael. So if you feel guided, then please look into it, and they can find a lot of information about him. But I feel that it's centered around forgiveness, and that will open up your heart and will heal your heart. So have a look at that and see how that resonates and sits with you. So your personal year started back in May 2020, is a personal year of 8. So it's all about prosperity and abundance, but I think, you know, an enterprise and achievement. But I think what is the core of the 8 for you is gaining back your power.
Mm-hmm.
And you're, so I think in the last year you've been, or, you know, 9 months or so, about 8 months or so, have been working on trying to harness and embody and find your power and take back your power from when you've actually given it away. So, and I think it was in that process of you giving away your power that you got extremely hurt. That's how I feel, that there was, and you felt very alone. You've given away a lot of yourself, and you've been in the process of trying to reclaim the bits of yourself that you've given. And often we give away our power by not forgiving someone. You know, we often think that forgiving someone means that what they did was right, or what they did didn't hurt you. That's not it at all. It's actually freedom. And I'm getting that you need to be liberated. You will, during this process of the personal year of 8 that you started back in May, you're taking steps to liberate yourself and to reclaim the power that you gave away. Now, I'm pretty sure this is connected to the hurt, because I do feel a lot of hurt in the heart, and feeling lonely and feeling that you're not supported. But they want you to know now that you are supported and you are held and you are protected. And the feather just sticks out to me. So feathers are very symbolic of the archangels and angels. You'll be moving into a personal year of 9 in May this year. Again, 9 is about completion and release. So they're very, very closely, I would say, very closely intertwined, in that in order for you to gain that power back, you'll be stepping into a lot of releasing and a lot of looking back over the past 9 years, what's happened, how you can release it, the forgiveness, the completion, the transformation, and actually looking at how far you've come in that time. But you've got until May, until you get into your 9 year. So I think I think you're already starting to take your steps of regaining your power. So continue with that, and then get to a point where you start closing off the cycles and releasing and completing, you know, karmic cycles, or whatever cycles began 9 years ago. Have a look at that and look at what you've accomplished during the last 9 years, as you start to release things and make room for the new. So stay on track is what I want to say. Keep reclaiming your power, but then step into the completion stage and know that you've done the work. You're able to step into your personal year of 9 in May this year, and move towards releasing and making room for all this beautiful new stuff that's going to come in next year.
Yes, this is the 8. And I think what you said about reclaiming the power and going in contact, we have the lions here again.
Yeah. Very prominent, the lions tonight.
Yes. And then the 9 again is a hermit.
Yeah.
To let the light shine, but from the inside out.
Yeah. So release and make room. You know, let it go. That's what I want to say. Let it go. Let it go. and then you'll see all the light coming in on the horizon, like the light coming in the new year. So a lot of completion related things for you this year, Karen Ann.
And what will help you is really, I gave a reading, a 2021 reading to Karen Ann, how we met, and the tree was coming up for you already, and plants, and the color green. Color green will support you on every level to connect with green light, with nature. I look out here just to have a look on green, and maybe wear it as well. So as I said, when you're down, when it's not your color, is underwear. So colors can have a huge impact, and they change something when we wear them as well.
And I'm just looking in the comments, and Karen Ann has said that emerald is her birthstone. So it's emerald is the color of Raphael.
Perfect.
So it seems to be, I think she's a bit overwhelmed. I'm just reading the comments, and there's a very deep to the core, I feel, and I'm feeling your tears. And she says that she will speak to Raphael. And I love that emerald is her birthstone, because emerald is the color of Archangel Raphael. So, and you can, Karen Ann, another suggestion is, if you decide, I think you are going to connect to Raphael, ask him to send his emerald green light into your heart and to heal your heart. And it's tying in beautifully with all the Kaya choosing green as your color. And it's just like, yeah, it's, the synchronicity is amazing. So, ask him to send that beautiful emerald green light into your heart to heal your heart from the pain, so that you can find acceptance and you can find forgiveness, and you can close that cycle, and move on to the new as you move into the 9 personal year. So it's beautiful how it's all filling in, it's all fitting in.
And just remember, you are never alone.
You are never alone.
This is your message for this year.
You are being held and you are being protected. Okay.
Well,
thank you.
I think
is that everyone, Kaya?
Yes, I think we can we can finish our first reading. And what I like, I don't know, there's not so many people listening, watching now, but we had thought that we will make this monthly maybe. And if you like that, write a comment if you would be interested.
Yeah, I mean, we may we haven't decided exactly what we're going to do.
No, it was just
but yeah, we were thinking of maybe doing a monthly live, and now that we have mastered the technology, and
the excitement and
the
fear.
excitement, and but we'd love to hear in the comments about what your thoughts are. If you have anything that you want us to cover, if you'd like to have us pull cards and give you some guidance that way, or obviously numerology is very extensive. I do offer numerology reports. So if you'd like to be interested in finding out more about your numerology, then you can message me and we can get in touch, and I can explain to you about more about what you can do and how I actually write it all up and give you a report on all your numerology. So, and Kaya does those beautiful intuitive paintings. So if you're interested in those, please contact Kaya as well, and personal DM Kaya, and she can talk to you about that as well.
I did paintings, personal paintings, forecast paintings for personal. Karen and you had one, for example, and Antoinette, you will get one as well. And it to be honest, it was my first time today I did really card readings. I just
Yeah,
so okay, how will this happen? How will
pretty
this
much me
function?
too. So I don't normally do card readings. So who knows where we're going to go with this.
I mean, these animal cards are really amazing. I love them. I love them.
So yeah, so if you guys are interested in having a session with either of us, then you can find information on our Facebook pages. You can DM us. What else, Kaya?
We can write them maybe in the description after this as well. And I will post this video on YouTube as well. So if you want to have a relook,
and I will
want
as
to
well.
come back, you too,
Yes.
Antoinette, then you can go to one of our Facebook or YouTube pages. I think on YouTube it's easier to find it, and come back to your reading if you want to. Well,
Yeah, or you can just replay. You can just replay this message, the live, and you'll be able to listen to your reading over and over again as many times as you like. So
yes.
my my YouTube channel is to become one. So if you're wanting to listen to it on YouTube, you can just go over to YouTube. Same with Kaya. Her YouTube channel is Heart to
Mine is really complicated to find. As Heart to Heart, you have thousands, but I will write the informations in either in the comment or in the description of this live. So you will find us both.
Yeah. So it's been really exciting. It's been so much fun, and I hope you guys have loved
I
being.
enjoyed it a lot.
And hopefully you can take away some useful information that will help you navigate 2021, and you'll have a better and deeper understanding of what's in store for you, and how you can work with the energies so that you can benefit the most out of the energies that are available to us right now. So we hope that it's been helpful, and please write in the comments if it resonated or anything else you'd like us to do, since we've decided we're going to do this monthly, but what we're going to do, we don't know yet.
We will process this as well. And just what I would say that whatever we have told you, what we have felt will come up for you, and with the chaos this year, please know that it's not just chaotic, but the energies will support you as well for every transformation. They will help you. They will make it easier to transform into the next better, into transform your blockages, your patterns, as we all have. We have. Well, I have to go through a lot as well. I know this year will be packed with plot twists for me. And this is the beauty in what's going on in the collective and worldwide at the moment. This transformation into the better and healing is highly supported. So we have the angel of healing, and I don't know if I found the butterfly, that the butterfly said, transformation is beautiful. Keep this in mind.
So use the energies, harness the energies. It's all about stepping out. It's all about expansion and opportunity and transformation. So we are in the age of Aquarius, and it's all about progress. It's all about progress and expanding our consciousness, and know that we are all here to support each other. We are all one. We are all here to support each other. Please, if you want support, if you feel that you need support, please reach out to us. We are here to support and guide you, and we love doing this work. It is our soul mission, and we are very thankful that you guys have taken time out to join us, and we are very humbled, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Yes.
So I think that might be it.
Yes, we wrap it up.
Okay, we wrap it up. We say thank you again, and take care,
thank you,
and love and light to you all.
And thank you, Antoinette. It was a pleasure.
And thank you, Claire. It was also a pleasure. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.